I agree. There's a lot of sale right now. There are a lot of salespeople themselves who aren't active, who have been furloughed, right? Depending on the industry you're in. So it's not just salespeople generically. I think if you're a salesperson today and you have not been furloughed and you're still working and you still have opportunity, albeit that your pipeline may have been affected depending on the impact on your customer or prospective customer, it is a time to look at the positive rather than the negative and dig deep, right? This is where, can we quote Billy Ocean, when the going gets tough, this is where you figure out, and you've got to also reinvent and recreate. Salespeople have got to figure out how you can either make the decision, well, customers are going to struggle, they may not be there, it's going to be different, here's all the negative, or, okay, it's a different challenge I've never faced before. This is actually quite, in a positive manner, it's quite exciting. I've got to figure some new stuff out, not just do the same old. I've got to do web meetings with customers. Actually, I'm going to be in customers' homes with them. I'm going to have a call where they're in their home. Well, that's not happened before. And actually, I might be able to make this conversation more personable because the game's changed. And I've just had a call this morning with a prospective customer, the first call, and guess how I've never spoken to the individual before, been referred to have a chat with them, and they start calling, Ian, how are you finding all this? What's happening with your end? Great point of context, a conversation, right, where it's nothing to do with business, and we had a person, and it made us bond a little bit, gave us some rapport that he started. So it's looking, I think, to Steve, your point is, it's not going in with the bowl cup in hand of what you can do for me. It's recognizing this is a worldwide challenge. Other salespeople aren't even in the position they can engage. They've been furloughed or lost their jobs. Look on the positive and make the most of it. And whatever you can recover to and deliver, be proud of it. Come back. I think, Steve, there's a lot of salespeople, if they came out of this quarter during COVID and said, I did 50% of my number, forget the 75, even 50% of what an achievement, because there'll be salespeople out there this has been a train wreck. As you triggered off mine, I'll give you my 30 seconds. We've already communicated from CEO level on a company call what our plan is for the rest of the year, how we're going to do it, we're going to go longer than whatever the government says regardless. So they're not waiting for governmental guidance and then every week it's a bit of a different change. We've given them an answer already of how we're doing it, what the options are, what the balance is, what will support. So it's a mix of all of you described as appropriate depending on department and people's circumstance. But they all feel, the key for us was they all feel, to the point that was made, they've got clear communication and support the business, and that we're engaging with them and supporting them on what they need. What does that mean? Now we've said that, does that mean you need some more kit or a screen from the office or a screen shipped to your home so that you've got so a direction we've given is not an individual budget, as Eddie said, but if you need equipment or anything that now on that basis we've told you, expect the end of the year, more work at home with some optional come in balance. What do you need? So that I think that's the key thing, is they know where they stand, and we've taken the uncertainty that the government's given, maybe for good reason, who knows, but this roller coaster, we flattened it for them. They know what they're dealing with now.